Well, kids, it's Friday. Normally, this is where you'd watch Why the Liberal Party Sucks episode 500. But now we've got a Labour government. So we've got the next best thing.
Comrade Jordies presents German Albanese Workers' Paradise.
Alright, nice bags. He wasn't lying when he said he's gonna start building things in Australia. High-fiving the chairman. Very lucky. That kid knows what's up. Today was, as always, an emphatic W for Chairman Mr. Albanese. Look at him go. Very healthy, nice posture, thick thighs, very healthy man. Tomorrow will be also a good day for Mr. Albanese, as all days are good under this government. On Sunday, not so good, but that will be a hangover from the previous awful government. Hopefully, Chairman Mr. Albanese will bring those pigs to swift justice with a robust federal ICAC. Almost as robust as these turnips. Very nice. It must be the secret to his powers.
I can't believe we had to wait 9 years for me to say, the Labour government! And here's what you can expect from the Labour government. Ooh, that feels good. Federal ICAC, hospitals, now with staff, cheap Teslas, a government, action on climate change, but purely because the Teals put them on notice, of course. Dave's dinners. Talk about silent casualties of the previous 9 years. All those novelty burgers missed. Some of them have been out for so long that they've come back again. An Attorney General that isn't an alleged rapist, or Michaelia Cash. Look at the incoming guy's statements. Let's just say, creating a fake ICAC is not his vibe. And finally, we're saving the best for last year. Sky News will now be 50% more hilarious.
But if anyone thinks that that means that you're not allowed to criticise the new regime, well, I've got some news for you. Because, my fellow Australians, welcome to the first meeting of the new resistance. It's here each and every night at 8 o'clock. It gets stronger by the day, by the hour, and you are part of that.
I'm telling you, the only downside to the incoming Labour government is that the ABC will get more funding. It shouldn't. What it should get is a Stalinist purge, and for everyone in it to be locked in a cell and forced to watch Isaac Butterfield until they're re-educated. Oh, thank God. The next video's about Hannah Gatsby and, oh my God, it's critical! It's pre-recorded. I can't interrupt him. Now, for the moment all those smug idiots in the comments have been saying for the last 9 years of, this was a Labour government, Jordies wouldn't be saying that. I will be holding them to account after you buy an official Friendly Jordies shield shirt available at friendlyjordies.com. Get it before Labour inevitably crashes the economy by giving all of our money to Pacific Island nations. I told you I'd be holding them to account. My bank account. No, look, if you have to ruin a good thing, and I know that you do, internet, as always, if you really want me to say what my Christmas IPA wish list is for the Labour Party, here it is. For Christmas, Mr. Albanese, I want a big red stopping the persecution of whistleblowers. I honestly think this will sort itself out now that the Department of Home Affairs and the Attorney General isn't so duttony. But the previous Attorney General, Christian Porter, persecuted military personnel and lawyers for pointing out how the Australian government are committing numerous crimes. And they wanted to put them in jail for life for that. And I think that's somewhat of an extreme punishment. Maybe 10 to 20 years would have been okay. But, just doing that, I don't know. I think maybe they should be getting an award, not a public execution. That's just my personal opinion on the matter anyway. Mr. Koala Mattress mascot himself wouldn't prosecute witness Kay and Bernard Collaery. They had to get in Christian Porter to do it. I think the new Attorney General is going to be a little bit better than Christian Porter. And honestly, I think that that's just going to happen. But nonetheless, I'll be watching you, Mr. whoever the new Attorney General's name is. Haven't been bothered to learn it yet. Also, obviously, we'd like to see some movement on Assange. We're just chucking this on the wish list purely because it's Australia's wish list and it is definitely happening without a shadow of a doubt. As the ABC pointed out, purely because of the Teals, of course. a federal ICAC.
You have to keep talking about the Teals.
It's not the Teals. It's the representation of the Teals in the ABC of them being like, yes, they had the idea of the federal ICAC, didn't they? Let's rewrite history that way, just before our board gets reshuffled. And of course, the big ones on the environment that I'll be looking at, because the rest of the press is going, oh, this was an election about climate change. Pfft, guys, didn't you know climate change is a hoax? The ones that I'm very, very concerned about and will be keeping close tabs of is water theft, pesticides, land clearing, plastics. Let's see if they go back to, at the bare minimum, the safeguards that the Labor Party was going to install in 2019. Having said that though, what the Labor state governments have been implementing on a state level is very promising given the circumstances on those issues. So pretty much, it's just the best wish list ever. I am one of those fat, chubby kids, ironically, in one of the teal seats going, yay, 32 Christmas presents from Santa. I was very good this year. Just keep that one line. I'll shut up about the Teals after that. That's the end. That's the end. Just give me that. What's that? A regular Friday viewer of Friendly Jordies? Thursday, for those that are signed up to Patreon, you don't have that sinking feeling of despair that makes you feel like killing yourself. That's a bit odd. It's not because I'm not doing my job. No, it's because something good actually happened. This is the end little Ewok dance at Return of the Jedi. For you, for me personally, this is where I'm going to kill myself because I don't have a purpose anymore. Just kidding. What? You don't think I've got things to talk about? Well, clearly you've never heard about Warhammer 40k. As a result of being on the defensive for the last 10 years, I've had a list of things that I've wanted to do that I haven't had the time to do, such as plant 1 million trees. I really want to give money to a dog pound so we can build it up so I never have to feel guilty for the rest of my life of endlessly buying those purebred dogs with the face. Koalas, they're officially endangered, thanks mostly to Liberal governments on a state level. I really wanted to do something about that, and we have something big on the boiler. Stay tuned for that. And that one's going to be a big one, going to be very difficult to pull off, but if we do, hey, can you just stay tuned for that? And just this little thing, just a little teaser. The police, turns out, had a strike force on us. Remember that New South Wales budget estimates video that we put out in the middle of federal election coverage? There was a reason for that, and the reason was that there were some documents that were mentioned, and we may or may not have those documents, and we may or may not be doing a video on those documents. We will be doing a video on those documents, so stay tuned. Subscribe to Friendly Jordies, and most importantly of all, give us some money on Patreon. These people work tirelessly, around the clock. Look at how skinny they are. They've gotten to that point where they have that fat stomach that those kids have, where you think, oh, is that what happens when you haven't eaten for weeks? That's my stuff. Seriously, they work hard. If you treat us like a newspaper, pay us like a newspaper, and you get extra content, where's the downside? Sign up there, comments below. Also, we've got a bunch of shows coming up. I think Wollongong and Adelaide are the next ones. So get your tickets, kiddies. Labor shill out! The resistance might start at Sky News, but the new and improved Imperial counterattack starts right here in Friendly Jordies. See you next time, kids. Buy a shirt.
Please share and comment below. Comment.